Dang it, man. My Starlink's out again. Figure we might sit for a few minutes and now we're back. It was a dang good storm, man.
A ghost of the now. Said 5 times 5 here.
I'm just going to do this for just a little bit while it's lightning.
John the Beagle Dad. Said what's up, folks. WYOBT. Said like punch all LOL. Lori CO. Said hey Bobby, hey everyone. Lori G. Said hi hey. Lori G. Said hi Lori C. People hugging. Molly Davis. Said hi Lori G and Lori C. Lori C.O. Said Lori G. People hugging smiling face with 3 hearts. King of Fix 7. Said I was watching American Truck Simulator videos, then I seen you was live again. Lori C.
Yeah, I come back out.
Said hey mom. WYOBT. Said I just watched Black Dog. Took me halfway through the movie to realize it was Randy Travis.
Who said that?
Said those graphics look realistic.
Halfway through the movie to realize that? He sure didn't sing like Randy Travis, did he?
G-Pro. Said hello everyone.
G-Pro, how you doing?
Said Lori CGC. Lori G. Said hello Molly. WYOBT. Said G-Pro Jitsu.
Dang it, I'm warm. The unfortunate thing is I've got to run the
Said
truck
hey G-Bro.
in order to keep the windshield clean enough to see out of it.
G-Bro. Said hello WYOBT Jitsu. May. Said what city are you in, Bobby?
Springfield.
G-Bro.
I meant to put that on
Said
there,
hi Lori G.
and I forgot. Turn my dang lights off.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Said cheers everyone.
Yeah, see, the unfortunate thing is
Duck duck go fast.
the truck.
Said Bobby is in Springfield hanging out with the Simpsons. Lori G. Said hi May. G Bro. Said good evening Daniel. Lori C.O. Said I just submerged myself with my drink. LMAO. Super truck car. Said most of the trucks in Black Dog were unmarked movie trucks. One scene you can see a McClendon truck crossing the bridge. May. Said hi Lori G. John the Beagle Dad. Said too bad you don't have an independent system so your battery doesn't wear out.
What battery?
MR Jeremis Croggins. Said cool aquarium there at the Base Pro.
Which Bass Pro?
John the Beagle Dad. Said like a car battery.
I mean, nothing's wrong. I don't have no battery running down.
King of Fix
I just
7.
can't run my windshield wipers
Said
without the
Dave
truck
doing
being
a
on.
photo shoot up there in that sky. MR Jeremis Croggins. Said Springfield 1. Ron Dolan. Said good evening everyone.
It was thundering real good too, man. Ron, how you doing? Of course, it's still thundering. You just can't hear it as well with the truck running.
Lori G. Said good evening Ron. WYOBT. Said the one in Anchorage AK is awesome too Jeremy. Sean Moore. Said hey Bobby.
Sean, how you
Soul
doing?
Dasher Joni. Said cool. Daniel Kizito. Said hi family, anyone here in Canada? Super truck car.
We got Canadians
Said that
hang
was
out
only
here.
good thing about air off wipers till air was gone.
Yeah.
Ron Dolan. Said Lori G good evening. JJ the Outlaw. Said the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
No doubt.
Sean Moore. Said good tire. JHH. Said Bobby you got a tornado warning.
Is there one?
Said no. John the Beagle dead. Said there is that lighter sound again, ha ha ha. Jeff Winters. Said Thundercats, who remembers that cartoon.
I remember
WYOBT.
Thundercats.
Said Bobby, did you get a fudgelicious dinner?
I got
Murder Incorporated.
a half chicken.
Said cool.
Half a
Otto,
chicken.
that's me bareface.
And eat it.
Said thunder isn't the only thing roaring. John the Beagle dead. Said I love steam engine noise and loud train whistles.
Oh, look at that. Otto gifted out 10 memberships.
Muncie 65. Said yes, I am Canadian. G bro.
Thank you. That is
John the Beagle dead.
awesome.
Said Thundercats woo. Lori G. Said hi Otto. JHH. Said tornado warning until 10:45 p.m. for your location.
Oh, tornado warnings? Maybe I should put that in the
Said wow Otto.
maybe I should put that in the title.
Said Auto rocks. Super truck car. Said Auto WTG. Sean Moore. Said you know next month on May 27th it will be my last day working at Highway 58 Food City where I'm at.
I seen that post, Sean.
Said nice show Auto. King of Pick 7. Said nice one Auto. Lori G. Said Auto. WYOBT. Said the Easter Bunny got a membership.
The Easter Bunny got a membership? Dang it.
Said I love the rain. Duck duck go fast. Said which half the chicken? So you had a chicken butt.
Probably.
Said yes and have the eye lights looking up into the sky. Maybe it can be looking at the twister LOL. Phantom 67. Said woohoo. Auto. May.
Let's go.
Said awesome Auto.
Thank you.
Said Auto with 20 gifts, amazing Auto. King of Pick 7. Said LMAO.
So we got tornado warnings in Springfield till when?
John the
10:45.
Said it love a membership, just kidding, being silly. Auto, that's me bareface. Said having a sparkling margarita on my break.
Heck yeah.
John the Beagle
That sounds good.
Said I'm in a lot of pain tonight anyhow. JHH. Said yes. CW Sharp. Said please remember to HIT the thumbs up for our host. Thanks.
So I just got my switch turned backwards. Oh, did y'all see that bolt? I don't know if that come down low enough. Oh, it did. That thing went up, didn't it?
JHH. Said guess what? Chicken guts LOL.
What?
Lori G. Said I hope you feel better soon, John. WYOBT.
We are 10
Said,
away.
thank you, Otto.
10
Molly
away
Davis.
from 61K,
Said I saw
y'all.
it. Kenwood 709. Said hey hey. King of Pick
Kenwood,
7.
how you doing?
Said that's Thor laying down the hammer. James Ewing.
Right.
Said they talk about 3 to 5 inch of rain this area. Otto, that's me bareface. Said woke up from my rest with a stuffed nose headache and drained out.
Dang it.
William. Said dang it man. ITS cutting up out there.
Was the stream cutting up?
Car. Said the eyes looked funky reflecting on that trailer.
Did they?
JHH. Said dang it man, Mother Nature wanted to say hi in a dangerous way, LOL.
I reckon.
John the Beagle dad. Said at Lori G normal lower back pain. A ghost of the now. Said at Auto feel better soon. WYOBT. Said my son is gifting. Kenwood 709.
Oh, look at that.
Said woke up too early again. You make it to Mo. Duck duck go fast. Said the tomato warning is south of Springfield. You are just in a thunderstorm warning.
Did Go Wino say that her son
Said
gifted that? Thank you.
Said Kenwood.
That
is said
awesome.
Decided to get me a margarita from Truck Stop. King of Pick 7. Said nice one WYOBT. G bro. Said nice WYOBT. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said hi Bobby.
Samuel, how you
Ewing
doing?
Said, hey, Lori BT. Lori G. Said, BT's son. Kenwood 709. Said, hey, WYO. Otto, that's me, Bareface.
He's taking over
Said,
your
I will
laptop.
drive tomorrow morning, no rush for delivery. Lori G. Said, hi, James. Desert Rat. Said, Bobby, it's taken a while to get here. Still remember when you changed to RAG.
Yeah.
Lori G. Said,
It
hey,
has.
Kenwood.
It's
WYOBT. Said he has taken over my laptop, LOL. CW Tersharp. Said, thank you, Otto son. Clyde Turner.
No, it's Go Wild,
Said, are you
son.
at the Flying Hook in Springfield, Mo?
Yeah.
Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said, how are you doing, Bobby?
I'm doing good.
Lori G.
It's been a road,
Said,
man.
it's a great
Getting
day
up
in
here.
Ragtown.
10 away from
Samuel
61K,
Wilkinson
man.
Jr.
10 away.
Said, I'm good, okay. Kenwood 709. Said, hey, Lori G. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said, not good, bad, Mississippi River up now. One scuba dude. Said, if I fall to sleep here, it's your fault. JHH. Said, stay safe, Bobby.
Thank you,
Clyde
thank you,
Turner.
thank you.
Said, be safe in town. MR Jeremis Croggins. Said, you ever dreamed your channel would have been this big?
No.
James Ewing.
No, I didn't.
Said, LOL.
Never had any intentions on it getting like
James
this.
Ewing. Said, I just went live, LOL.
Oh, Otto gifted out 10
Samuel
more
Wilkinson
memberships.
Jr. Said, I'm 54 subscribed and 10
Dang. Gifted members are busting out the window.
Said, in my case, you should turn that
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So don't you join me.
That
Said,
is
Bobby, you hear the sirens
awesome.
run into the building. Kenwood 709. Said, I'm surprised you found a spot at that one in Springfield.
Look at that. Otto gifted
Open,
himself
I started
again.
driving. I've only found a spot there twice over the years.
That's twice Otto's gifted himself.
Said, mind blowing. Lori G. Said, hey, scuba face, red heart shape. Munzie 65. Said, hey, Kenwood and Lori and WYO. One scuba dude. Said, hello, Lori, smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. Hank. Said, Bobby, it says 20. JHH.
20 more.
Said, what did you do to earn so many, Bobby? LOL.
I don't know.
A ghost of the now. Said, Otto throwing a Friday night party.
Heck yeah.
G bro. Said, LOL. Desert Rat. Said, Andy got one. Kenwood 709.
Oh, did he hit Andy?
Said, hey, Munzie.
I'll be dang.
Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said, hey, Bobby. I'm 54 subscribed and 10 video for 268 views.
Dang it.
Desert Rat.
Congratulations.
Said, Andy C. James Ewing. Said, need find 1 scuba dude membership, LOL. Super car. Said, 17,310,228 channel views. Lori G. Said, way
17
to go,
million
Otto.
views.
Otto, that's me, Bareface. Said, WTG, why did gifted myself? May.
Why did they
Said,
do
Otto,
that?
thank for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. CW Tersharp. Said, Otto is just that kind of guy. Soul Dasher
That's
Jones.
twice Otto's gifted himself.
Said,
How
is that
about it?
tornado warning near Branson?
I don't know.
WYOBT. Said, Munzie Jeetsy. One scuba dude. Said, hello, WYOBT, smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. James Ewing. Said, I'm going to check weather. JHH. Said, hey, no one can complain about the windshield being dirty now, LOL. WYOBT.
Right, true that.
Said, yay, May. James Ewing. Said, in Missouri because my mom in FL. Jay at Orlando. Said, can you explain how you set up your chatbot?
It's a feature on your phone that's called text to speech for the visually impaired. You turn that on and it reads out your text for you.
Said, boom, 100.
Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for 100 thumbs up right here at Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it.
Storm chasers are in that area. Kind of a bust. Nothing happened in me. LB. Said free tequila shots in
Dang
the
it.
Lurkers Lounge. Duck, duck, go fast.
I got lost.
Said you should thank yourself for the gift membership. Lori G. Said hey LB.
For the first 100
JHH.
thumbs up right here, Triathlon Gang. Really do appreciate it.
All that.
Snatch some salt from the salty crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the stream. Now, we do love the Misfits around
Said
here.
lurking.
How much do we love the Misfits?
Said good evening.
Freaking
Cordial
bunches.
greetings From Cali, Colombia.
Cali,
Medicated
Columbia.
crazy. Said the 100 was me. James
Heck yeah. Thank you, Medicated.
Said this lightning bolt that shot out 40 miles away from the main storm in southern Missouri.
Yeah, they're,
LB.
what was that, Jay at Orlando?
Brandon
There's a feature on your phone somewhere. I don't know where to tell you to look at it at. But, it's
Hope you're having a good night.
it's for the visually impaired.
Said send a stream of Hearts W.
You can turn that feature on so that it reads out your text for you
It's a ride along party too.
for the people that can't see it.
Said Duck Duck will join over easy in the water. Hank.
Oh,
Said I don't think YouTube likes me or Scuba Dude because I have even accepted the gifts and never has chosen either of us. That's why I said YouTube don't like us.
move,
JHH.
Stevens.
Said congrats Bobby. John the Beagle Dad. Said maybe Misfit for my dog name. King of Fix 7.
Maybe.
Said LMAO face blue smiling y'all got Bobby choking on his words. WYOBT. Said Brandon Jeetsy again. Kyle Lundmark. Said good evening my friend.
Kyle, how you doing?
Lori G. Said hey Brandon. Jeetsy. Brandon Karstensen. Said hey WYO and Lori. WYOBT. Said Hank Scuba has a branded account. You may want to look into that. JHH.
Oh, you might have a branded
Said,
account.
I hope Sheriff Bobby never comes impaired LOL. Desert Rat. Said Bobby why you started this channel is cool. Kenwood 7.
Yeah, I started this,
Going Stevens.
for the ones that don't know it,
WYOBT.
I started this dash cam trucking. It was strictly so my grandpa could watch where I was going and what I was doing. And that's the only reason I started these dash cam drives. That was it. Of course, he's since passed away, and I kept it going. Oh, what happened? Phantom 67 just gifted out 10 memberships.
Said iPhone has a Karen text-to-speech.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Phantom 67. That is awesome.
Said people that can't see shouldn't be driving. Kyle Lundmark. Said good for Bobby, it's Rainy Bear. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said I wish meet you Bobby at Walmart store in Vicksburg, Mississippi. WYOBT. Said love this story
Now-
about Bobby's grandpa. Tim Maynard.
Yeah, I started the Penny got a membership. TRG got a membership. Tom Carney,
Beagle Dad.
are you here?
You are causing. Muncie 65. Said Brandon got a free membership too. Brandon Carson.
Tom has got the most free memberships of anybody on this channel.
Desert Rat. Said Anna Doc.
You need to go play the lottery, sir.
Said hey, a ride along gang. How long are going to be on tonight? I want to leave you up.
I don't know. A little bit.
Said nice one Phantom. One Scuba Dude. Said glad I helped Andy C find the gift location. Super truck car. Said regulars got hit that time.
I seen that.
G.
Some regulars got hit.
Phantom. WYOBT. Said Misfit Dennis got one. G Bro. Said a lot of familiar names got gifted. William. Said hey Samuel Wilkinson.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
So the reason why the whole reason why I started this trucking channel was my grandpa. He was always, when I went in on home time, he was always asking, have you been here? Have you been there? Why don't you call more often when you're out on the road? That was his big thing. Why don't you call more often? And then of course, he had questions about this place and that place. And now, one of the biggest places that he was always asking me about, or one of the, not biggest, but one of the places that he asked me about the most, here's the sad part, was Dodge City, Kansas. always, you know, wondering, had I made it to Dodge City? Had I made it to Dodge City? And at that point in time, you know, if I had been through Dodge City before that, it was, you know, way back at the start of my career, and I didn't remember, so I was always like, no. He passed away, I think it was a month before I done that Dodge City walk around. I hated that. I hated that I didn't get to Dodge City just a little bit sooner. But what I done is I already had this channel, and it was called Big Rig Jigging. Now, and what I was going to do with the channel was show different places that I fished at, because I fished so much back in the day. I was just going to show the different places that I fished at on the channel. That's what I was going to do with it. And he was always curious about this place or that place, and mainly Dodge City, but it was always something. He'd never really traveled, I don't think, except for one time in his life. He'd never really traveled any more than like 150-mile radius from where we lived at. Maybe 150-ish, something like that, give or take a little bit. One time he got on a bus for something, and he went up, I think he told me it was maybe Indiana or something. I don't remember what he even said he was going to do, but that's the only time that he ever got out and actually went somewhere, was that time. Now, he did do a lot of traveling within that 150-mile radius, but that's it. Other than that, he never seen anything of America. So I got this big bright idea that I could put, well, I didn't get the big bright idea. I found out that I could live stream. And when I found out that I could live stream, I got the bright idea to put it on the dash, turn it on, show him how to get to the channel, and watch as I drove every day. And that's what started the channel, was strictly so that he could watch, and him only. That was it, nobody else. So that he could watch the channel and watch the different, not the channel, but the different places that I drove to. And I guess it was probably maybe 6 months, maybe 8 months. I don't think it was over 8 months after starting the channel up, he passed away. And I was gonna shut it back down after that. I wasn't gonna do any more after that. I was gonna shut the channel down and either just go back to the fishing part of it or not do anything at all. But I think it was the day he passed away, or within the week that he passed away, there was like 300 people watching. And I thought, well, wait a minute. You know, maybe with this many people that's sitting and looking, maybe it's the same thing. They've never been able to get out, or couldn't get out, or just wasn't able, you know, whatever, to get out. So I left it going, because at the, you know, like I said, when he passed away, and that was one thing that he did say before he passed away. When I went in on one of the visits, he was like, I wish some more people would get in there and watch to see what you're doing. And I was like, you know, I ain't worried about it as long as you get to see it. But when he passed away, there was about 300 people in here watching. So I was like, you know, if it was affecting other people like he liked it, because he really enjoyed it. When I went back in on home times after I started doing that, it went from questions of where I was at and what I was doing, and had I ever been here and had I ever been there, to it was a whole new set of questions. So I opened up a whole new set of questions by doing that for him. It wasn't the same questions anymore after that. It was a whole new set. But unfortunately, the Dodge City, that happened right after, a little bit after he passed away. I don't know how long, but that was a little after he passed away. And that would have been awesome had he got to sing that, but he did get to see the rest of it. And I did leave the channel going, left it up for other people to see. that is the story on why and how I started doing the whole live stream trucking. It had nothing to do with any other live stream truckers, because I didn't know I didn't know there was any even out there when I started doing it. It was done for that purpose and that purpose only. But I had to turn you guys down so I could say that, because there was no way I could have finished that story with y'all talking. There's just no way.
One scuba dude said, guess I can delete both channels and start a new account with everything new name and all yes or no. Donna Maxwell said, that is so special, Bobby. Thanks for sharing. Found you a couple of weeks ago.
You are welcome.
G-Bro said, wonderful story, Bobby. A ghost of
That's the story to the channel.
Story, Bobby.
That's the story right there.
Sharp said he got you for a Jeep. JHH.
Well, he really enjoyed it.
Grandpa liked traveling, and did he wish he traveled more with or without you?
Well, I'm sure he probably did wish that he did travel. He didn't get to travel out.
Thank you, Bobby, for keeping it going.
That was the long version.
Said Lori, I've kept it together all day till that, even though I'd heard it before. Lori G said, thank you for sharing, Bobby. I love your channel so much.
Well, thank you.
Samuel
Thank you.
Wilkinson
I
Jr.
do appreciate it.
said, tornado warning, now let's see more Mo. Lori G said, super truck car, people hugging. JHH said, oh, okay. Brandon Karstensen said, for sure. Thank you for keeping this going and bringing the country to us that cannot travel ourselves.
You are welcome.
WYOBT
My pleasure.
Said, I'm not crying. You're crying. Lori C.O. said, that's precious about you and your grandpa. My deepest condolences.
I wished I would have got it started sooner, so he could have seen more.
Able to see your channel.
But
JHH.
for the last few months of his life, that's,
lost 2 cats before I feel your pain. CW
according to my mom, he sat there and watched it all the time.
And that was the best part for him.
Right.
Truck car said, today was my late girlfriend's birthday. JHH said, at least he's still watching you, hopefully.
Yeah.
Gary Watson said, lost your grandfather but gained a huge family.
Gained a huge family. Yeah, I did.
Said, this margarita is truly working. I'm very tired and sleepy.
Oh, the margarita's working on Otto.
Crazy. Said, nice story how you got to where you are now, Bobby. King of Fix 7 said, there's severe weather from Missouri all the way into Ohio coming later tonight into early tomorrow.
And thank you, Desert Rat, for asking me to share that again. I think everybody appreciates it as well.
Said, but please be careful where you're at. That weather there can change real soon before you know it.
Yeah, I'm being careful.
King of Fix 7 said, that was a great and heartfelt story, Bobby.
Thank you,
Lori
thank you.
Said, sending you hugs. Said, car people hugging. WYOBT said, hiya, Texas lady. Desert Rat said, thanks for telling the long version this time. JH
You are welcome.
said, mark out the right margaritas, LOL this time. G-Bro said, what's honor? You may gift another 20 LOL. Super Truck Car said,
Dang it, Super Trucker got muted. Man, she just shut completely up on that.
Texas lady.
Oh, there she is.
Said, hello back, WYOBT. A ghost of the now. Said, Tonnet's version should be a short. WYOBT.
What is it?
Said, hugs for Super Truck Car. Lori G said, you are welcome, Super Truck Car. Desert Rat said, Bobby, it's the start of our history here.
It is. That is the...
Said, that was a very beautiful story. I really appreciated it. Thank you, Bobby. Made me cry as I was thinking about my grandmother, Bobby. JHH.
But dang it, I didn't mean to make anybody cry.
Drinking too much, LOL.
That wasn't my intentions there.
Said, thank you, WYO. King of Fix 7 said, Meg a little scared of thunder. G-Bro
There is.
said, why are we hugging Super Truck Car? Lori G said, Jeepsy Tech.
There is a picture. I do have a post up.
Said, 2-night story should be a short. Dominic Mad
Should be a short.
26 Hogan said, much love and respect
Yeah.
with what you're doing.
You're right. That I should make that into a short. I do have a post up of my grandpa.
Said, what's up?
you'll just what you'd have to do is go onto the channel
Stop in the morning for Wells, Nevada
and
to get new batteries.
see where it says post.
Said, hi,
You'd have to go into the post and scroll up or scroll down it.
was just thinking the same thing.
It's somewhere on there. It's way down.
Said Bobby, it's fine. It was just very heartfelt. William said, silly question, but why did your grandfather like Dodge City? Did it have you two do with the cowboy days and saloons and the old westerns?
The western movie. What was?
Said Ghost, that's a great idea.
What was the
Super truck car. Said G bro, today was my late girlfriend's birthday. Diesel Farms.
What was the TV show?
Pass that storm over to get.
That
Otto, that's me bareface. Said, do you like apple cider? A ghost.
Do I like apple cider vinegar?
Said tonight is your longest and best version. G bro.
Yeah.
Said, oh okay, super truck car. Sorry about that.
I just told more into it tonight than I normally have.
Said Gunsmoke.
Yeah, Gunsmoke. That's it.
Said hard apple cider. Yes.
He was a big Gunsmoke fan.
Said Gunsmoke.
Yeah, he was a big Gunsmoke fan. That's what's so
Texas lady said, I bet it was Gunsmoke.
Yeah, see that's the part where I said I really wish that I had made it there before he passed away, because if you go back and watch that live stream, I did go in the museum where it had all that stuff, the memorabilia.
Said, okay folks, have a great name. Desert Rat said, people need to hear that once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes I guess I need to think about it once in a while too.
With James Ernest.
Yeah.
WYOBT said, angry orchard hard cider young. Texas lady said, man from here played in that show. Robert Pinkle /K/a Texas Bob.
I bet he would have known who he was too.
Said, good night, John the First. Hope your back feels better soon. A ghost of the now. Said, I remember that museum.
Yeah, that was a cool tour. If you hadn't seen that one.
Gunsmoke in reruns.
Yeah, he did too up until he passed away. I'm pretty sure.
Apple cider. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. said, hey, you Bobby is on tomorrow live stream start time. Texas
I don't know what time it'll start tomorrow, Samuel.
That video. One scuba dude said WYO put something else in her cider. JHH said, you're amazing, Bobby. I'm sure your grandpa is even more proud of you for still having this channel and family you made.
He loved it. He loved it. He loved watching it. Yeah, I would say about 10ish.
Wilkinson Jr. said, okay, thanks you, Bobby. A ghost of the now said, Gunsmoke at noon Monday through Friday here.
At noon?
Car.
Dang it.
Said LMAO Scuba LOL. Texas lady said, all my folks watch Gunsmoke, John Wayne and all the good ones.
Yeah.
CW Sharp said, when is load due?
When's the load due? On 21st? I forget what time I said.
Said Bobby, what was the reason of his PS saying I totally understand if you don't want to or feel comfortable sharing?
What was it? Was just natural causes.
7 mods, I understand too. WYOBT said it was a beautiful story. Good tears. John the Beagle Dad said I was a Bonanza fan.
Yeah, I think he liked Bonanza too.
Said Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Nash. I'll gladly put those on the Tella and sit down haha.
Right.
Savannah G said, hey Bobby and Rag.
Savannah, how you doing?
Said, oh, okay, thanks. Lori G said, me too, Brandon. Go hell. Said, hello, Bobby and everyone. Hopefully you all are doing well.
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Said, sorry to hear that Gunsmoke would be amazing with a gun sound meme, LOL. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. said, I'm out by good great night, y'all. See you soon at next live stream later, y'all. Savannah G.
Samuel, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time around.
Said Bonanza Monday through Friday at 1. Go Haas. Lori G.
Go Haas.
Said, hey Savannah. JHH. Said, you have in the turkey. One scuba.
Have in the truck.
Said, those are on TV all the time. Samuel Wilkinson Jr.
Bo and Bo's dad. How you
Said,
doing?
good weekend, happy Easter, y'all. JHH. Said truck. WYOBT.
I'm in the truck, yeah.
Said hi to Bo and Bo's dad. William. Said best Jews on Gunsmoke is silly. Burt Reynolds got his start on Gunsmoke.
Oh, did he?
Bo Hill. Said was that lighting.
Yeah.
Texas lady.
That was the whole
Bonanza was good. Dan Blocker /K /a Haas Cartwright was from O'Donnell TX close to here.
That was the whole reason why I started
Said don't forget
the video back up, was to show the lightning.
Said hey, what's up Bobby? So we got a thunderstorm going on over there.
Yeah.
JHH. Said we should clip some lighting shots for shorts tomorrow.
Thank
A
you.
Ghost of the Now. Said best Jews is a classic. JHH. Said who does your shorts amazing, whoever creates them. Lori G.
I create on my shorts, but I get a lot of help from Gary
JHH.
and a couple
Said,
others.
thanks for the light shows. Kevin Towler. Said Dish Network sucks.
All it takes for me to create a short
Purple skies and lightning.
is if something within the live stream happens that you find very, very interesting, and I find it very, very interesting.
Said, can you tell them I said thanks for doing so?
Well, they're in here. They hear you.
CW Sharp. Said Bobby, I remember when you had a vote for the ride along gang name, but I really don't. Desert Rat.
You remember doing? Oh yeah, doing the vote. Yeah.
Ghost of the Now. Said Gary Watson is the secret weapon.
He clips most of it for me. Gary clips most
Said,
of it.
okay. Once
There's
again,
others that clip,
said WYO, that's
but-
the cider kicking in.
but Gary does clip the most of it.
Said I was eating dinner backyard, eating cute boneless patties with
And here's the thing, if you see something very, very interesting in the stream, all you got to do is clip it. You don't have to send it to me. You can put it wherever you want to and clip it. And when you clip, if you clip something off of the live stream, it automatically tells me that you did. It shows me that you did.
Kevin Towler.
It don't.
What truck stop?
It don't show me where you put it at. It just shows that you clipped it. And then I'll go back and look at them. And
Texas lady said that's needed. Desert Rat.
if it's something that, that I want to put up, then I will put it up.
Used to come here a lot, but got older.
You can put it on your Facebook page or wherever you want to put it at. That's where Gary puts them at. It's on his Facebook page.
Not good for one scuba dude, LOL. One scuba dude said thanks WYO. WYOBT said I'm just a simple screenshotter.
Screenshotter.
Super truck car.
You do some good screenshots though.
Is the secret, but Andy C is the bomber, LOL. Desert Rat said cool ZTL. Desert Rat said TL. JHH said I just did a test clip. Now will it show on your end or not as of now?
It'll show JHH. It'll show me as soon as I end this stream. It'll show me that you clipped it.
It's on Google. High altitudes. Said where is this? Wow.
Springfield. It'll show me as soon as I end this stream.
Said oh okay. A Ghost of the Now. Said Super T ride shotgun face blue smiling. JHH. Said sweet will let me know tomorrow.
Tenfold.
Lori G. Said hey high altitudes GC. Desert Rat. Said remember that name no thanks. High altitudes.
Remember
Said Margie.
what name?
Super truck car. Said LOL. Aussie Baywatch. Said Thunderdome gang. Good day Bobby, another all good people out there watching.
Dang it.
Kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. Desert Rat. Said now I mean.
Baywatch just Thunderdomed the whole
I
gang.
have to go back and watch the beginning. Doc Bobby told the long version of how the channel started.
The long version.
Said when I do a clip it is because I hit I. Texas lady. Said a producer for Texas Ranger down at Waxahachie. Good old country boy. One scuba dude. Said James one near me closed 1 year ago. The varsity bought the property. All kind of hot dogs, fries, onion rings, and more. Lori G. Said hi Baywatch kangaroo kangaroo. JHH. Said Bobby that's me when I try to grab a plate for dinner LOL. CW CW Sharp. Said the wrong key. Texas
Oh,
Lady.
right.
Said LOL. Desert Rat. Said he's too far away.
What am I too far away from?
Kevin Towler. Said that's some lighting.
Yeah, it's doing some good lightning.
709. Said Ozzy Baywatch enters the Thunderdome against the gang and wins by decapitation. High altitudes.
By decapitation.
Said we are under winter weather advisory, 20 degrees and snow overnight. Desert Rat. Said Baywatch. WYOBT. Said I need to get in Kenwood's live. I need to know what the H this Thunderdome thing is, LOL.
Oh, you don't know? Yeah, you need to go. You need to go over there
Wow.
and check it out. That's where the whole Thunderdome thing comes from. Is Kenwood's channel.
LOL for dinner if she won't let him talk, LOL. Drift King Crown.
That's actually his
Said
thing.
hello. CW Shark.
Drift King, how you doing?
Too far away from Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'm a long ways. I'm still 1,081 miles away.
Super truck car. Said snow in Colorado today I saw. Kenwood 709. Said good day Baza. WYOB. Said snow here too, super truck car. Sigh. Lori G. Said same here BT, I don't know either. Kevin Tower. Said 147.
That comes from Kenwood's channel.
JH.
He's the king of the Thunderdome.
Showers bring me flowers at least. A ghost of the now. Said Flagstaff snow too. Caitlin Easley. Said make sure you're staying alert. Tornado warning for Nixamo. Drift King Crown. Said it's nice outside here. Brandon Karstensen. Said y'all getting snow and here I was sitting on a mower cutting grass today.
Dang
to see
it.
how weather varies across the country.
Ain't it though?
Savs 83. Said hey Bobby. Super truck car. Said Dave's not here, LOL.
Savs, how you doing?
Said hi Savs. WYOBT. Said Savs Jeetsy. Brandon Karstensen. Said hey Savs. How you doing? Ozzy Baywatch. Said g'day Savannah. Desert Rat. Said 77 here now. Super truck car. Said hi Savs. Savs 83. Said I love you. JHH. Said alrighty I suppose I should head to bed. Bobby good night take care.
Alright, JJ, appreciate
Savs
something and hanging
83.
out. Catch you next time
Said
around.
Horn. JHH. Said adios. Drift King Crown. Said it 54 and cloudy here. Decent the feet and toes man. Said so how long has it been storming for? Savs 83. Said yay. WYOBT.
I think it started about 20 minutes before I got the stream started up.
William. Said I was watching one of the magnet fishing videos and this guy pulled up an ATM that was stolen from a casino during Hurricane Katrina in 2005. James Ewing. Said 51 here. Lori G. Said good night JHH. Fred Haddad Jr. Said what's up Bobby, I'm sharing the thunder with you here in Ozark.
Fred, how you
Desert
doing?
Rat. Said for now BT be back tomorrow. Alphalon 79. Said have a good night again man.
Alright, Elpon,
Texas
appreciate
lady.
you stopping in and hanging
Said
out.
64 here.
Catch you next time
Savs
around.
83. Said hey everyone. Brandon Karstensen. Said what? That's insanity William. Gary Watson. Said that lightning and shot was perfect timing.
Oh, was it?
Kevin Towler. Said Exeter, Missouri is under thunderstorm warning until 11:16 p.m.
Well, hopefully you clipped it for us.
Savs 83. Said good night everyone. Drift King Crown. Said GN.
At 11:16.
WYOBT. Said hiya Gary. Gary Watson. Said I got it LOL. Lori
Right
G.
on.
Said good night Savs. Ozzy Baywatch. Said 2 p.m. in Australia. Gary Watson. Said hi at WYOBT.
We got
Ozzy Baywatch.
11
Said, "Cheers,
p.m.
Savs.
here.
Keep safe okay. Super truck car. Said hard to believe in 8 days will be 14 years since outbreak. Lori G. Said hi Gary. Kevin Towler. Said yes Bobby.
14 years since what
Gary
outbreak?
Watson. Said hi at Lori G. Chad Durkewicz. Said where ya at that is storming. Texas lady. Said Missouri.
Dang
sure
it,
gets
Chad.
a
Did
lot
you
of
not hit that
storms.
thumbs up button? It's in the title, man. We're in Springfield. Springfield, Missouri.
Super truck car. Said tornado of April 27, 2011. Brandon
Tornado of...
Carstensen.
Oh,
Said
2011?
only outbreak I can think of off
Dang.
the top of my head 14 years ago would have been the swine flu appeasement.
Yeah, I know which tornado you're talking about, too. That
Decent
one was
and
devastating,
snowman.
man.
Said I guess he was talking about COVID-19.
No.
Chad Durkewicz. Said you want to send some of that storming you got over here to Phoenix, Arizona, please. Brandon Carstensen.
I'll see if I can blow it
Said,
your
"Oh,
way, man.
otherwise. Thought you were talking something else. Gary Watson. Said yes, IT was bad.
Yeah, it was.
Medicated crazy.
That was.
Said Joplin tornado of 2011. Gladys Young. Said Bobby, you be safe out there with the severe out there.
Thank you, Gladys.
Texas lady.
Always as safe as
Said
possible.
Joplin. Super truck car. Said Tuscaloosa all the way through here.
Yeah.
Eugene Plius Brunswick train fan farm lover videos. Said I am back now. CW
Welcome
to
back.
Sharp. Said storm chasers all shut down and expect to start up at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
3 p.m.
William. Said Super Truck Car 2011 was a rough tornado year. Tuscaloosa, Joplin. Chad Durkewicz. Said you going to be driving through the night.
No. I done drove all my
Eugene
drive
Plius
out today.
Brunswick train fan farm lover videos. Said Thunderstorm now. WYOBT. Said LOL. Super Truck Car. Said Tuscaloosa was April 27th, Joplin was a month later. Lori G. Said Bobby, thank you for being here tonight.
You are welcome. And thank y'all for being here tonight. That is awesome.
CW to Sharp. Said how many hours can you drive tomorrow? Texas lady.
An hour
Said
21,
rain chance here for the next 10 days.
an hour
Maybe
28
unusual
added
here.
to an
Dennis McKinney.
8 hours and 21 minutes
Said hello,
added to
Bobby.
1 hour and 21 minutes.
WYOBT. Said yes, it was a nice surprise.
So about 8.5 hours. I mean about 9 hours, something like that. I'm not going to drive that many though. I'll just drive about 8.
Brandon Carstensen. Said for sure, did not have any idea of what to do tonight, then I seen you come on haha.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it.
Said my daughter was at the Petro, but I forget which, slept through it in her truck lol. WYOBT. Said Misfit, Dennis you are green.
Oh, did Dennis get it too?
Said Dennis you are green.
Dang it, Dennis
Edward
and Penny
S.
got one.
Said CNE more trains. Lori G. Said BT.
No, I hadn't seen any more trains. Just that one, that was it. But I hadn't been looking either. I didn't notice that Dennis got one. I seen Penny got one, but
Said LOL Lori Jenks. Desert Rat. Said Anna will be surprised.
did Anna Metallica
Dennis
get one too?
McKinnon. Said how bad was the storm?
I don't know. It was. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I caught the rear.
Gary
It was
Watson.
quick.
Said several that comes and got one. Desert
Yeah, I
Rat.
noticed there was a lot.
Said yeah.
A lot of the regulars got
Lori G.
one on that last go
Said
around.
LOL BT.
I just didn't see how many, but I did see some of them. It passes by quick on mine.
Dennis McCannich said, "Thanks for the membership, S."
You are welcome. I don't know who gifted it, but
CW Sharp said it was not a storm like Tyler.
no, it wasn't.
William
It wasn't a storm like
said
Tyler's.
April has had some rough tornadoes in the past. They had F5 in Bessemer, Alabama in 1998 and F5 in Gerald, Texas in April 1992.
That Tyler storm was.
Texas lady
Oh, look at that.
said Desert Rat doing a rain
We
dance.
passed that dude
That
earlier
thing's over
earlier
here.
today. Y'all remember
Howdy
seeing
G
that?
said it was from Phantom. Supertruck car said, "How did Otto gift himself? I've never seen that before."
That's the second time he's gifted himself.
Said, "Yeah, thanks again, Phantom. Now I can watch you roll Muncie out the window finally." Gary Watson said yes.
That's the second time he's gifted himself. Yeah,
Desert Rat said, "TL, let me know if it works." King of Fix 7 said, "Yep."
we passed that dude
Laura
earlier.
G said, "Brandon."
Wonder what took him so
Texas
long to get
lady
here.
said, "LOL, will do drive." King of Fix 7 said, "Dang, what took him so long?"
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what took him so long. He been out partying somewhere.
Desert Rat said, "Ditch with Dude." Inspecting Gadgets said, "Not a bad place to spend the night." Desert Rat said, "Which?" CW Sharp said that gifting happens now and then. Inspecting Gadgets said, "GN."
Good night. Good Lord, look at the track. That's one track right there.
Dennis McCannich
That thing was
said,
huge.
"Whoever gift me thanks."
That was a track for like a backhoe or something. Tank or something, I don't know.
Supertruck car said, "William, the April 2011 storm followed almost the same path as the 1974 outbreak." Edward S said, "Get in a little close."
Oh, he found him a spot. One spot over there.
Murtis Burrito said, "Did you have a baconator tonight?"
No, I had chicken.
Brandon Karstensen said, "Street sweepers. Wonder
Yeah.
where they're going."
Somewhere to sweep a street, I bet you.
Texas lady said, "Nice looking lawnmowers."
Street sweepers.
WYOBT said, "He's in our personal bubble."
No doubt.
CW Sharp said, "No Mexican Bobby."
No, probably not.
Inspecting Gadgets said, "Rentable street sweepers." William said, "I was in Bessemer in 1998 and that was scary as crap. We were hiding in a train yard where we closed to."
Dang it.
Supertruck car said, "Bobby, the 74 storms hit Cleveland hard. The houseboat headed to the curve was mudslide there."
Dang. You gonna be able to do it?
Dennis McCannich said, "Bobby, do you know who gift membership?" William
It was
said,
either
"A tornado came right up the hill
Phantom
along
67
2059.
or Otto, one or the
Edward
other.
S said they used those
Or Go
sweepers on
IO.
construction
Those are the
sites.
ones that gifted out memberships
Supertruck
tonight.
car said I went to school in McCaysville 7374th.
Oh, did you?
Super truck car, said Otto.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was, but I know those are the three that done the gifting tonight.
CW Sharp, said bet you could get a good Huevos Ranchers if they are open for breakfast. Dennis Mechanic, said okay thanks Bobby.
We're at that Mexican place over there. I'll get me a breakfast baconator in the morning.
CW Sharp, said yeah Mexican.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent little Mexican stand over there. I've eaten there a few times.
Jim Moore, said hi I just wanted to say thank you for all you do out there on the road, you and all the rest of the truckers out there that make this country run. I'm watching here from Eastern Kentucky. Stay safe.
You are welcome,
Edward
and thanks
S.
for tuning in.
Said there's a Wendy's there.
Yeah, there's a Wendy's here.
William, said it pushed those steel mill silos to the ground and threw them over the mountain.
He gave up on it.
Said what's your thoughts on the purple lightning? What do you think causes the color in it?
I don't know. Pretty though. Now the trekker's going to try to get into that hole. The pickup truck was going to turn around and just pull straight into it because he's coming back.
Kyle Lundmark, said have a good night Bobby, I'll talk to you on Sunday sometime, drive safe tomorrow, I have a busy day tomorrow.
Alright, Kyle, appreciate you stopping in and hanging me out. We'll catch you next
Said
time
if it
around.
starts pink and green, I'm out of here, LOL.
He's waiting for Trekker to move. He's just going to go pull straight in. Trekker's going to try to do it himself, I think. You ain't going to be able to do it from that angle, man. You might as well forget it. Ain't no way you're getting in there. He's trying though.
Gary Watson, said both those tornadoes came right through Coleman. Desert Rat, said LOL. WYOBT, said I love your Aurora Pig Carol.
What are you doing?
William,
Maybe there's an in spot
said
down there
Bobby,
open.
you ever get nervous when they pull so close to your truck, try and figure out what to do? Lori G,
Sometimes, not
said
much.
Super Truck Car. Super Truck Car, said I sat on the Mississippi dock as a tornado came up the river.
Okay, he went into a whole different parking spot.
Edward S. said, question Bobby,
Yeah?
when you started with this company, did you have to fly somewhere to get your truck, or did they bring it to you?
No.
William,
No, I drove
said
out.
Coleman is a tornado alley path coming up from Tuscaloosa.
I could have took a plane ticket, but they would have flown me out. But I had Haber with me, and you know, you don't want to take an animal on an airplane.
Gary Watson said yes it is. Super truck car said Lori, not much in the form of storms bother me, but that tornado in Louisiana messed with me a little. Texas lady said Haber wouldn't like that flying, I don't think.
No. He wouldn't have liked being either caged up in the cargo bin or
William
all the people
said
in the
usually
top.
they fire near Jackson or Philadelphia, Mississippi and explode when they get to Tuscaloosa. WYOBT said, are the eyeballs on Bobby?
Yeah,
Desert
they're on.
Rat said dude might have a long wait. Lori G said Supertruck car, I bet so, that would have been scary. William said we're in Louisiana, Super Trucker. Edward S said what's this dude waiting for?
The pickup
Supertruck
truck's
car
waiting to pull
said,
straight
"Yep,
into the
BTS,
one that
look
he
at
was
that
trying to
door."
back in and couldn't get backed into. So now he's having to wait for another one to back into a
Brandon
spot.
Karstensen said ha ha ha. Tonight would be a good night for them for sure. WYO. Gears said trailer is wet.
It sure is. Wet as can be, man.
Texas lady said seemed like been a lot of rain lately where Bobby travels.
Yeah, we have been in the rain.
Said good evening everyone, checking in and smashing it.
Big Gabe, how you doing?
Super truck car said St. Bernard Parish behind Domino Sugar. WYOBT
I've been there.
said LOL. CN now. Gee thanks Super truck car. Kenwood 709
Yeah, we picked up from there
said
before.
Hotshot needs to finish his beer before packing.
Right.
Priyanka said howdy doody.
Priyanka, how you
Chief
doing?
Henderson said is WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. Lori G
Is it?
said good evening Big O. Big O said very nice cool here Phoenix. William said got you Super Trucker. Been a few there. Priyanka said love the storm view. Big O
It's a pretty nice
said hi
one.
Lori. WYOBT said Priyanka Misfit. Super Truck car said you're welcome BTS. Gary Watson said wonder if the box truck had a tarp. LOL. Rob Chapman said hello all, a free lake show I see.
Rob, how you doing?
Kenwood 709 said hey Priyanka.
He got tired of
Big
waiting.
Cheek Henderson said hi.
Hello.
Priyanka said hi BT Harthens. Texas lady said hello Rob. Priyanka said hey Kenwood Jeetsy. Lori G said hey Priyanka. WYOBT
What's he doing, man?
said Meg. How in the fudge do you get Big Oob out of Big Gabe? Dennis McCanich said hi Kenwood and WYO.
It's because it's together. Big Arm that comes in.
Priyanka
She used
said
to
hi Lori
she used to
G.
call him Big Germ until he separated it. He said he got tired of being called a germ, so he went back and separated it.
And what 709 said hey Dennis. Lori G said Jeetsy Priyanka hands yellow heart red. Big Cheek Henderson said I don't like thunderstorms.
No,
I'm scared.
nothing to be scared of. Not in a thunderstorm. So he just swung back around and is going to back in now.
Said good evening from Missouri. No rain here.
No rain there? Dang it, man.
Priyanka. Said Big Cheek, you are safe in this big rig. Supertruckar. Said Oxnard. LOL. Murdis Warita.
I don't know.
Said does that pickup have room to back in? WYOBT.
He should.
Said oh I know too well. Remember Galio BT? Yeah. She butchered it.
Yeah.
Brandon Karstensen. Said been tempted to shorten my channel name here just to make the text-to-speech stuff faster.
She said a little bit weird that time, but
Kenwood 709. Said I used to be Kenwood 709. Edward S. Said Kenwood was in Oxnard last week, LOL. CW Sharp. Said 75 degrees clear in. Big Cheek Henderson. Said okay, I see the chat talking to me and the truck guy was a go. What's going on? Checks.
what do you mean what's going
Said
on?
thank you for the sleeping ASMR Bobby Haka. Here's number 169. How was the drive today?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Said can I be Master P? John Gahan.
Master P.
Said I'm off of I-70. D.I. Lasso D.O. Said face orange raised eyebrow. CW Sharp. Said Clearwater Flow 5. WYOBT. Said yes S Priyanka. Lori G. Said hi Checks, it's nice to see you.
Checks, how you doing? I just don't
Priyanka.
see that he's going to
Said
do any
okay.
better this go around. Sounds like a train.
Supertruckar. Said listen how she says my name. Funny part is my icon pic is usually a Jolly Roji. WYOBT. Said hiya Checks. Desert Rat. Said you gotta learn.
Yeah.
Kenwood 709. Said hey Edward. Oxnard isn't bad. Kind of an acquired taste though. Priyanka. Said Meg days it like a pirate Supertruckar gauge. Checks. Said hello Lori Gonzalez, Bobby, WYO, and the rest of the gang. The state tests are finally over. That only means 4 more weeks left of school.
4 more weeks of school.
WYOBT.
Dang it.
Said Subpar Trucker. Edward S. Said the roads in Fontana were A. Supertruckar. Said I just got notification that Kenwood is going to Oxnard.
Oh, that was a good boat.
Said that is what a tornado sounds like. A train approaching. Priyanka. Said hi Gary, Raptor, Desert Rat. Priyanka. Said LOL. Texas lady. Said purple lightning, not purple rain. D.I. Lasso D.O. Said hey Priyanka. Lori G. Said checks I like when you call me that. Desert Rat.
Who said that?
Said howdy. Edward S. Said like the surface of the moon. Gary Watson.
What did he call you?
Said hi at Priyanka. William. Said Super Trucker, do you remember the old builders transport or miscarriers? Rob Chapman. Said was wondering how Meg was going to say that. Kenwood 709.
What'd she say?
Said heck no, Priyanka. My schedule looks short tonight. Not going that far west at all. John Gahan. Said the Flying J where the pumps are at a weird and you can't get out if they pull forward on either side of you.
Oh yeah, I hate when they do that.
Said Bobby, do you idle your truck all night when it's cold?
No.
Supertruckar.
I can, but
Said
I don't.
yes, got fallen flags, but Swift bought MS carriers.
If it's under
Lori
like
G.
30 degrees, I
Said
can,
Bobby,
but I
he
don't.
calls me Lori Gonzalez.
Gonzalez? Okay,
Checks.
gotcha.
Said WYO, that sounds like a truck that can't start. Priyanka. Said oh okay then.
Scuba Master with a
Said
brand
for
new
reals.
channel.
Clearwater. I was in a tornado in 1979 in Cheyenne. I'll never forget that sound.
Well, that was
709.
weird. She
Said
didn't.
Montana Highways is where they test the Mars rovers.
She didn't read off that you
Brandon
followed.
Carstensen said, oh, I'm going to need to remember Lori Gonzalez for you know who. Lori G. Said Scuba. Priyanka. Said hi Brandon C.
Oh,
William.
it's because we don't
Said
have.
Super Trucker. Reason I asked that tornado picked up some builders' transport trucks and threw them into 2059.
We don't have subscriber
Lori G.
mode on.
Said Brandon yes. D.I. Lasso D.O. Said dumb butt kids playing catch at the gas station lot. Priyanka.
I thought it was
Said
on.
Scoop Jeetsy. William. Said the one in Bessemer in 1998. Texas Lady.
Yeah,
Said Scuba.
he pulled straight in.
Gary Watson. Said maybe a gift can hit you. WYOBT. Said Scuba Master Hard Hands. CW Sharp. Said did that pickup finally park?
Yeah, he got it
Super
there.
Truck Car. Said I remember that.
Oh, Lori G gifted that membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome.
CW Sharp. Said Lori.
I wonder why she didn't. I wonder why she didn't read off the
Said nice
following.
one Lori G. WYOBT. Said yay Lori G. Lori G. Said Scuba I will keep trying.
Huh? That's weird that she didn't read it off. Wait a minute. Did you follow?
Brandon Karstensen. Said whoop whoop cheers Mrs. Gonzalez. Priyanka. Said I've been feeling better of late, was a little bit dehydrated this week, had to get IV and medicine for acid reflux, but just talking it easy. Awesome Lori G. Lori G. Said Brandon. WYOBT. Said yay for feeling better Priyanka.
Heck yeah.
Priyanka. Said talking it easy not talking. Sheesh. Oh hell. Said what state are you in? L just came in.
We're in Missouri. Springfield,
Lori G.
Missouri.
Said glad you are feeling better Priyanka. Rob Chapman. Said not the best time to hold a metal golf stick out there now.
Nah, probably not. All the lightning's going sideways though, so it might not hurt nothing. Maybe.
Oh hell. Said thank you.
You are welcome. Alright, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it back down. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. I think I'm ready for it.
Priyanka. Said however you been, Senor Bobby.
I've been pretty good today, Priyanka. How you been? Relaxing and taking it easy?
CW Sharp. Said Bobby is in the state of confusion. Priyanka. Said okay buddy get some rest. Lori G. Said good night night everyone in Ragtown. King of Fix 7. Said good night everybody. WYOBT. Said thanks Bobby eyes pink heart shape. Ryan. Said what state are you in? Brandon
Confusion.
Carstensen. Said have a
Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. And with that being said, chat, you are done.